dinner. West, we riding, man. Riding, man. Let's move. This is vibe music. This the track system black. This is ride music. Hit the button on your rag top. Let it fall.
What up? This is Tank Talk. I want to let you guys know I'm out here at a couple pop-ups. So I'm at Cupcakes for Vita. So you already know, like, she's gonna give you an explaining of what she does and what's the process of her going through all her snacks and all these treats that she got started here in front of us. So I'm gonna let her just go on and just tell us the process to do it.
Hey, I'm Vita, also known as V. It's a long process. It starts from in the morning, me shopping, getting things together, me talking to the clients, then go home, start baking, getting things together. As I'm cooking and cleaning, being a wife, I'm also baking, going out, looking for clients, looking for you guys.
There you go. Now my first question is going to be, how long does it usually take to make all this?
Beginning to end, I start probably about 9 o'clock in the morning and finish probably about 2 in the morning. Then I get up about 6 and then I start packing it.
Man, okay. So yeah, you on the go all the time.
Full-time job.
So what are some of the things you got out here on the table?
All right, well, this one is called Chicken by the Bay. It has cornbread, mashed potatoes, waffle chicken, and we drizzle syrup on it. Then we have cheesecakes, fresh crumble, raspberry, my s'mores, my churro cupcakes, cheesecakes, and cinnamon rolls, cookie butter. I have mini Oreo cheesecakes. Then I have my cupcakes, red velvet, and churros. I normally have also it's called the Art of Barbecue, and it has cornbread, mashed potato, fried chicken, and fried mac and cheese with barbecue sauce. But we sold out.
Oh, that's always a good sign. When you're selling out, that's always like the plus.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so how do you like balance it? Because you said you have kids and stuff like that. How do you balance from cooking and doing what you have to do as a mom?
Well, it's really hard. Well, let me take you a little bit back in my past. I have 2 older kids, and then I was always paying like $200 for cakes and expensive stuff. So I was trying to figure out how can I do it without paying so much money. And then I started baking for the family, started selling for the friends, and they were just like, oh, you should do pop-ups, I started doing it, but then I had to stop because I got cancer, and so I had cervical and colon cancer, so that stopped me for a minute, and then it stopped me for about 2 or 3 years. Then I went back, started all gas, no brakes. I have a 7-year-old that helps me. She started her own little candy business, so she's always hanging out with me, so that's a good thing because she'll be my last cupcake. So she comes and she hustles with me and we do it together.
Well, that's good. That is a cool little family business you guys have, help each other out. And it's crazy because you said you had cancer and all that stuff, and in October I want to start to do a kind of like a pop-up, and like 15% of my proceeds or 20% I want to give to a cancer organization to like kind of give back, because I know it's hard, because I know I was with you when you were going through it, and it was just like a lot, especially the losing your hair part, like starting fresh straight from the bone,
Yeah,
so literally. I mean, I can't even imagine what you went through, so that's why, something like that I want to start doing. So maybe you want to put your pop-up with us, and I want to make like a cool little event for that, so just to give back. But I mean, shoot, you guys see all these treats right here, and you see the banner right here and behind us, so you could call her, you could definitely book, get everything. Dessert tables, you want to have a little party, you want to have her pop up, it's going to be right there. So definitely hit her up and get all these treats, man. This is damn near dinner right here with the mashed potatoes, the chicken, everything. So, and then
just half of it.
Yeah, this ain't even the full little and this is just a little quarter of it. But yeah, man, stay tuned, and shout out to Art of Barbecue for, you know what I mean, collabing with you, you know what I mean, because I know that that's somewhat of a help too. So
he's the one mainly too, because I was his general manager, and he basically, when he shut down his business, he still wanted my family to eat, so he had collaborated with me with his mac and cheese and his barbecue sauce. So he doesn't charge me, he just gives it to me and then he lets me sell it.
Hey, there we go. Well, hey, that's gonna be the end of this interview, but hey, this is Tank Talk and Cupcakes for Vita. Okay, so pull up, hit her up, definitely get your order in and get that table and get her full menu, and you know what I mean, have a good time.
All over the thing.
All behind you, like the backdrop, this is beautiful, like a sunset. I'm just starting.
Yo, what up? This is Tank Talk. I want to let you guys know that I'm here with Matt Jamoy.
Hey, what's up?
You can see the banner right in front of me and behind me. And then, you know, we're just gonna ask some questions. You know, how did you come up with the name?
Well, the name, I was thinking of something that's catchy for both adults and young ones, something that we can all just meet in the middle and then they can relate to. So I love candy, and then I love chamoy. So I was like, what are the two to go? And then, you know, Matt, another word for Matt is crazy, right? But the good crazy.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, Matt Chamoy, yeah. There you go. And it just stuck with me from there.
All right, so I see you do agua frescas. So yeah, so like, what's the process of making this? Because you could tell me to make you one, and I would not know where to start. But I mean, explain like what are like the things you go through to making this?
First of all, it's picking the ripe and perfect either fruit or cucumber. Then, of course, I start the day of. You wake up super early, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Everything's fresh. You know, add the ingredients. Love, hard work, passion, care goes into these waters just for you guys.
Okay. Now, my next one is, what are like, on the business part of it, like I see you have some treats over here on the side and stuff like that. Could you explain, like, I see what's in the cups.
So these are little samples of the chamoy and the candy. If you can zoom in, you can kind of see. The chamoy I make fresh in-house as well. And chamoy is cooked down fruit, and it's a process as well. It takes a couple hours with a little extra ingredients and some more passion, love, and care. And voila, boom.
Okay. So I know you made me a little some.
Yeah, so we also do catering. We do the ceviche trays. We also do taco catering and various other little trays and food items for parties or just for your personal self.
Okay. So you do a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, so basically Matt Chamoy, it surrounds itself around mainly candy and stuff, but I also add a little bit of different things to the element of varieties, so there's something for everyone to choose from, especially since I have several years in the restaurant business.
Oh, okay.
So I want to show my passion, my creativity through my own business and work.
And I feel like the one thing I do respect is she keeps everything nice and neat back here, you know, so you don't see like some people when they first start, they have everything all stacked up behind them. But she looks like she has everything in sections and ready to go, so if she needs it, she knows where it's going to be and pull that out and use it.
Of course, yes. Everything is the same way like you would see in a restaurant. Safety comes first, you know, health-wise comes first, everyone. Using the gloves, everything. We have sanitizer, everything to give you guys the best of Matt Chamoy.
Hey, wow. Hey, this is Tank Talk. That's going to be the end of the interview. And hey, definitely hit them up, and if you know you want them to, do you do like parties?
I do party events, office events, even if it's a small family gathering. Yes, we do that. My business cards, he'll have my name tagged in the video below, and then that way if you guys need to get a hold of me, holla at you, girl.
All right, you know, holla at her. Make sure you get these fresh drinks because they're fresh the day of,
yes.
So you know you're not getting something that was like a couple weeks ago,
no,
or something yesterday or like that. So definitely hit her up and definitely get. I'm gonna have the description on the bottom of the video, and yeah. All right, so she made me a little ceviche. You know, this is the first time me eating ceviche. So,
oh my God,
so
guys,
hey, so let me just kind of get into it. You guys don't have to try that.
Thank you.
That is like super good. Everything tastes fresh. Everything's blended right. And hey, can't ask more for that. But I'm gonna go finish these, and yeah, definitely hit them up. Yo, what's good? This is Tank Talk. I want to let you know that I'm here with Frisco Lens, and hey, he takes pictures and he puts them on shirts and stuff like that, and he has himself a couple little albums here of some pictures he took. So, you know, I'm gonna ask him some questions so we can get a little understanding of, you know, what's the process that he does. But my first one is, how do you know it's a good picture? Like, how do you find the angle or do what you do?
Shoot, man, I just see something, and if I like it, I'll be like, oh, I can make this a shot. Like, it's kind of like I plan it even, you know? So then I see it, I look at it, and I got the camera, and I'm just like, this isn't it. Then finally, when I know I got something that it feels good. It's like I know I'm doing good. Kind of like when you shoot a basketball and you know you're about to make it from the three-pointer, you're like, oh, I got this.
So you already know it's going in, but you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, then you still got to like edit them and everything. It's a whole editing process. You got to use different apps for that. And that, you know, gives it more color, makes it pop out, makes it more clear. You know, you can fade the background. You can do so many things, but yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so when did you start putting on t-shirts and making, you know, actually getting a lot of, you know, I see a lot of pictures right here.
Yeah.
And how do you get, like, how quick was it to get all these pictures? Like,
man,
was it throughout the years or?
Yeah, this is throughout the years, man. I've been doing this since like 2014. So I've been doing this for a good minute. I started with a lot of activism, a lot of protests, police brutality stuff, and then lowriders and the culture, and then just everything that, you know what I'm saying, green light carnival and stuff like that. But in terms of putting on a shirt, this is graphic design. This was actually made by my homegirl Senor Rose, the Bay Area, and my homie South Bay Visions from San Ho. He took this picture, bro. But you know, I had her make it with graphic design, and she put it on a t-shirt. But then after that, I learned how to do it myself, and I started doing graphic design and stuff. So I designed this one myself, and then that one over there too with the Monte Carlo. You know, it takes time. I'm already an artist. I could draw and stuff, but now it's a matter of like perfecting it, you know, using the iPad and the pen and just really trying to put your vision on the t-shirt and get it out to the public, get it out to the people.
I mean, I'll be real, like, I ain't got no computer skill in my body. Like, I wouldn't be able to do like the editing and stuff like that. Maybe take a picture here and there. I might take a good one here and there, but that's really it. But I mean, that's a process that you gotta like kind of vision the picture first before you take it. Yeah. Now, what, like, do you go try to hit up car shows every weekend or whenever they're available?
Shoot, man. Honestly, I used to go like every weekend. I'd be like in Stockton and LA and then Vallejo. But then, you know, over time, man, I'm gonna keep shooting cars, but I want to document the people and the culture, the people who's driving the car. You know what I'm saying? Where they from, where they grew up. Because once we pass on and we're no longer here, we're gonna see a picture of a car. You want to see some people that that were there in the moment. Like, oh, I remember them. They used to, you know.
Yeah, that's so-and-so's car and stuff like that. Yeah.
So it's like right now there's a history book being written by like a white man, and we're not in it. Yeah. So when I document these pictures, bro, whether it's the rides of the people or like at a protest or something, it's like all love. It's documenting our culture, bro. It's like telling our story, you know, whatever it may be.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then like my next question is, so when you how much do you sell like each thing? Like, you know, if you came up with the shirt and made your own design, do you sell it more or do you sell it just? What are the prices on that?
Well, honestly, all my shirts I sell 25, small through 3XL. I don't charge you more if you're bigger. I just charge I already know. I'm always the one that has to pay extra for the bigger shirts. So yeah, man. If I design it, if I pay for someone else to design it, or I design it, you know,
then you add a little bit more for it.
Nah, I leave it as is, bro. It's like an investment in my company. Honestly, when they did this one, and once I learned how to do it myself, I'm not really paying people to design nothing for me now. I'm just doing it all by myself and shit. But yeah, 25 each shirt. This print right here is $50, but it's in a black wooden frame. It's right there in the Mission District, you know, right there where I'm from in the city. I'm from Frisco. And then I got these small ones. My homie Chewy's ride with a Cholo Squinkly, you know, the dog from Coco and stuff, if y'all ain't familiar with it, but it's also known as the Mexica dog. Then I got prints, man. This is my homegirl, what's her name, Baby Calavera, man. This is out there in San Ho at a protest, and yeah, man, 62 Impala.
Hey, there you go, man. There's a lot of pictures in here. Let me tell you, man. So, like, don't be thinking like he just got one picture of one thing.
I got a lot of things.
And it's just cars. You know what I mean? He has some that aren't cars. And like this one right here.
Let me tell you, hey, this is Alex Nieto, bro. Alex Nieto was gunned down by SFPD. He was shot at 49 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta tell his story, bro. That's the type of thing, like I said, I tell a story. It's part of the culture. We gotta let it be known. Like, that ain't cool. He was, you know, from the mission. He's from the community, and he was eating a burrito.
Oh.
He was on his way to work, and some dog kind of got at him, and then he told the dog to get off him.
Yeah.
And then the white people called the police, and the police just from 50 feet away, they killed him, bro. And they didn't charge none of the cops. So this is what I'm talking about. You just gotta dig deep, man. You never know. There's always a story behind every picture, man.
Yeah, and then there's always problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's just, you know, Mexicans, you know, African Americans, we all have the same struggle because they're all shooting us down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, definitely we need something to kind of give for the police. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like more training or something to like make sure that it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
We can't have too much, you know, going on in the streets like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man. To be quite frank, man, I'm an abolitionist. So I'm for like abolishing the police, bro. I feel like we can take care of each other entre nosotros, where we don't have to depend on them. Because when they come, for example, someone's gonna commit suicide, and then the parents call, hey, my son's shipping out. He has, you know, they come and they kill them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
they don't know the situation. And
yeah. Or we're just hanging out. We're going to the store, and it looks suspicious to them, even if we're just gonna go get some chips and beer. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm an abolitionist, bro. But I respect everyone, you know, where they're coming from and shit too, bro. For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then I see your wife has some over here too.
Yeah.
If you want to explain that, or
my lady, yeah, she has her stuff, man. CG Classics. I met her through photography. You know what I'm saying? She's into the lowrider game. You want to come up here? Say what's up. Yeah, it's her, man. Every time we vent together. You know, she'll get her table with her stuff. I'll get my table with some of my stuff. This one's hard. This one sells the most, I think. You want to show it to them?
Oh yeah, so I titled this one Las Guerreras. So it's kind of like women warriors, revolutionaries. I took this out in LA at a Dia de los Muertos event. So they're two sisters, and they have their makeup, their dress attire. In the back you see a 64 Impala, and it's just beautiful. I just wanted to capture this moment right here, and yeah, people love it. It catches people's eyes, and it just tells a story, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that picture looks dope. So you guys can hit him up. Maybe get, you know, he got different frames, different pictures, so it's not just one thing. So, you know, I got one more question.
Go ahead, bro.
So, for the pictures in these, are they cheaper, or how much do they run?
Those are 20.
Okay.
The smaller ones are 10, but once you start hitting the frames, this is like a black wooden frame plus a mat. These are 50. But when I'm at actual art shows, I sell them for like 100, 120, 150, like, but it'll be like a one and only, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is something like you can hang up in your garage, you know what I mean? Or in your house, or your office,
wherever,
or what,
bro.
Just so, you know what I mean, you have your own little flavor to it, you know what I mean? So, so definitely hit them up, man. You know, we're gonna have the description below, so you know where to, you know, get a hold of them, get in touch with them. Maybe you want to book them just to shoot some pictures of your car. He'll do it.
I do photo shoots of cars. I've done weddings, quinces. I've done all that stuff, bro. City hall shit. So let me know. Can I talk a little bit about this real quick?
Go ahead, man.
This my homegirl Tiny and my homie Funky out there for San Diego. But what represents this, it isn't just lowrider, it isn't just a culture, it's a form of rebellion, it's a form of resistance. During the 40s with the Zuzu riots, you know, the Navy guys came out here just beating up any Mexicans, any young Mexicans. So they got together and they held it down and they fucking beat their asses too, bro. It was on. And we're like, that's history, bro. So it's not just like pachucos, let's dress up. Like, you gotta know the history and the culture and the truth behind it. And I put that on the t-shirt, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and this one, I just dropped today, literally, bro. It's called the City Three Wheel. It's a picture of my car. Like I said, shout out to the homie South Bay Visions from San Ho. Took this picture of my homegirl Senya, who made the graphic. And yeah, man, I got hoodies too, bro. Make sure you check those out. These are 50. Let me know what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing, Tank, bro.
No, yeah, for sure, man. And, hey, if you're willing to, you know what I mean, I got some Mexican tradition ones, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'll bring some over, you know what I mean? We have different colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, let me know
this is basically,
that's it.
I brought it out during Cinco de Mayo time, but I don't want it to just be one thing. I want it to be the heritage, you know what I mean? Yeah. So my Mexican heritage shirts, this is what I'm calling it, and that's what it is. So if you'd like to get some of that, just let me know.
Yeah,
and
2X.
I got you, bro. I got some in the whip. Frisco Lens and Tank Talk. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right, for sure. Peace, man.
This how we ride. From the north to the south, the west to my east side. This is Killer Cali. It's either San Jose or I'm in the valley. This a feel good. It feels good.